Do you play Rocky Mountain Fantasy SMX at all? No, I do not, man. I do play Fantasy Supercross and Motocross, but Rocky Mountain's game just does not interest me. It's not real fantasy sports. Now, first of all, I think they do a fantastic job with their platform. It's clean. It always works well. That's great. They do a fantastic job with the media around it, with their videos and stuff. Top notch. But the game itself is super sad, man. Anybody that knows anything about fantasy sports, if you've played fantasy football or baseball or anything like that, you draft a team and your team plays against other teams each week and you win or lose. That's kind of how we do it in fantasy supercross and motocross. You pick your riders every week. And the riders should have handicaps. They get bonuses based on how they finish. There's a lot that goes into it. Rocky Mountain's game is not like that. It's just a pick what order you think you're going to win. So you're picking the same 5 guys every week until somebody gets hurt, because we know who the top 5 fastest guys are, and you're not involving any of the privateers, any of the guys that are on the bubble. It's just not interesting. It's just, it'd be like saying fantasy football is pick which team's going to win this week. It's really sad, because if Rocky Mountain would adjust their game to be real fantasy, they would dominate. But I think they want a game out there that is so easy and so simple, to the point of pick who's going to win, pick who's going to get first through fifth or whatever, because they want, a lot of people that aren't super fans to play. They want, a lot of wives and girlfriends and friends and very, very, very casual fans to play, where all the people who are extremely interested or extremely involved or in the industry or super fans, they all want to play something that involves all the riders and is a lot more strategy, a lot more fun, just makes a lot more sense. So I'm playing at Pulp MX this year. You can find me. I don't have my own league or anything like that, but you can find me in a lot of the bigger leagues. I'm in the Roto X Moto, the Vital League, the Pulp MX Jerkies League. You'll find me in a bunch of leagues over there on Pulp MX. I know they have their problems this year because they had to get rid of a bunch of states because of, I don't know if it's gambling or prize laws or something. But, West Virginia is still allowed in fantasy, in Pulp MX Fantasy. If you can't play Pulp, there's other sites. Denny Stevenson has one this year. But there's some other sites you can play real fantasy if you're interested in that. But I guess Rocky Mountain Fantasy is better than nothing if that's all you're in for. But I implore you to, if you are interested in the sport, try some more and play some real fantasy, guys.